The Super 25 of North American Big Game was introduced into the GSCO family of slams in 2011. To qualify, a hunter still has to have completed the Super 10. After that, any other 15 trophies on the list can be used for the Super 25 level. Well, now that you know the extreme difficulty in obtaining this milestone, we'll move along to recognize several who have achieved their Super 25s recently. Jerry Baker of Texas has certainly done his fair share of hunting over the years, and we'll start by showing you his Colorado pronghorn taken back in 1997. Moving along, Jerry connected on a heavy antlered Texas whitetail in 2005, and his cougar from BC came in 2017. Later that same year, Jerry traveled back to BC, where he was able to take a fine Roosevelt elk. Our next Super 25 recipient to be recognized is Garland Hamilton of Montana, and he reached that milestone in 2019 with a Roosevelt elk from Washington. Backing up, you see Garland with his muskox from Nunavut taken in 2011, and in 2012 he traveled to Sonora, Mexico, where he took a Coues deer. Garland hunted grizzly bear in Alaska's Brooks Range in 2017 and connected on a fine bear. It was an Alaska Yukon moose taken in September 2020 that got Dan Cluth of Idaho to the Super 25 milestone. In 2008, Dan took a home state pronghorn on a self-guided hunt. He traveled to Greenland in 2014 to get his muskox, and Dan's mountain caribou from the NWT was taken on a hunt back in 2016. Longtime GSCO supporter and outfitter Chad Lenz of Alberta spends most of his time in the fall and winter each year guiding hunters, but still manages to squeeze in some hunting time for himself and is quickly closing in on the Super Slam. But tonight, we'd like to recognize him for achieving his Super 25. You've been seeing some of the animals that got Chad to the Super 25, and they include a mule deer from 2017 and a grizzly bear taken in 2018. Chad's Roosevelt elk was taken in 2020, and he achieved the Super 25 in August 2020 with a barren ground caribou. California's Greg Praster reached up number 25 on the Super Slam list in November 2020 with a Columbia black-tailed deer taken in Oregon. Backing up, you see Greg with his Colorado bison taken in 2013, and in 2016, he took a Coues deer in Sonora, Mexico. We'll finish up by showing you Greg's full velvet tule elk from California, which he got in 2018. Brian Smith of Minnesota is up next for Super 25 recognition. In 2013, Brian found success in Newfoundland, where he took a woodland caribou. The following year, he traveled to British Columbia and connected on an American mountain goat. Brian's bison came in 2018, and he reached number 25 on the Super Slam list in October 2019 with a Shiras moose from southern BC. With just 4 more animals to go, Wisconsin's James Zemer is quickly closing in on his Super Slam milestone. In 2016, James took a fine Iowa white-tailed deer. The following year, he added a bison from South Dakota to his growing Super Slam list. In 2018, James arrowed a polar bear, and later that same year, he took an impressive Rocky Mountain elk. Now let's move along to the archery Super 25 recipients. Bow hunter Tom Edgington of Pennsylvania is up first, and we'll begin with his Columbia black-tailed deer from California taken in 2012. Moving a bit closer to the present, Tom arrowed a polar bear on a hunt in Nunavut in 2018. His mountain caribou was taken the following year on a hunt in NWT, and Tom reached number 25 on the list with a mule deer from Sonora, Mexico in January 2020. Joseph Maddock of Pennsylvania is next to be recognized for his archery Super 25. In 1998, Joseph arrowed a muskox on a hunt in Nunavut. Next up is his Rocky Mountain elk from Nevada taken in 2011. He arrowed an American mountain goat in Utah back in 2012, and will finish up with his velvet antlered Sitka black-tailed deer from Alaska taken in 2017.